Ladies and gentlemen, good day, and thank you for being here. There is a story I want to begin with, a story many of you may know. It's about a young man who faced more rejection than most of us could ever imagine. He failed in business not once, but twice. He lost multiple elections. At one point, he suffered a nervous breakdown. Most would have walked away from the public eye, believing their dreams were over. But not Abraham Lincoln. He kept going because he saw each setback as a stepping stone. Eventually, he became one of the greatest presidents in history. Why do I share this story with you? Because it captures the very essence of what I want to speak about today. Embracing challenges as opportunities. We live in a world that often teaches us to avoid pain, to fear failure, to steer clear of uncertainty. We are told that success is about smooth roads and straight paths. But let me tell you this, the most meaningful growth doesn't come from comfort. It comes from adversity. It comes from facing the storms, not fleeing from them. Think about your own life. Recall a moment when you faced a tough situation, a job you didn't get, a relationship that ended, an exam you failed, a dream that seemed to crumble. Now look at who you became because of that. Stronger? Wiser? More resilient? If we're honest with ourselves, it's our toughest trials that teach us the most valuable lessons. Challenge is not the enemy, it's the catalyst. Each challenge you encounter is an invitation, not to shrink back, but to rise up. It's a whisper from life saying, there's more in you than you know. Come find it. The power of perspective. Let's talk about perspective, because that's where the magic begins. You see, the same obstacle that defeats one person can empower another. It's not the mountain that determines the outcome, but how you choose to climb it. When Thomas Edison was experimenting with the light bulb, he failed over 1,000 times. When asked how he dealt with so many failures, he replied, "I didn't fail 1,000 times. The light bulb was an invention with 1,000 steps." What a mindset! Edison didn't see failure. He saw progress. When you embrace challenges with this kind of perspective, everything changes. A failed project becomes a lesson in innovation. A difficult boss becomes a course in patience and communication. A personal setback becomes a chance to reconnect with your values and priorities. Growth lies outside the comfort zone. One of the greatest truths you'll ever learn is that growth lives outside your comfort zone. Imagine a seed trying to grow without breaking open. It's impossible. Just as a seed must crack to let new life emerge, we must sometimes be broken, stretched, and tested to find our full potential. Olympic athletes push their bodies beyond exhaustion. Entrepreneurs risk failure again and again. Leaders walk into uncertainty with courage. Why? Because they know that real progress only happens when we lean into discomfort. Ask yourself, am I avoiding challenges or am I accepting them as part of the journey? The difference between those who achieve greatness and those who don't isn't talent or intelligence. It's their relationship with challenge. Greatness begins when you decide that life won't break you, it will build you. Every challenge is a hidden opportunity. Here's a powerful truth. Every challenge carries within it the seed of an opportunity. The challenge of losing your job might lead you to start the business you always dreamed of. The pain of rejection might push you to improve, reflect, and return stronger than ever. History is filled with people who turned adversity into achievement. Oprah Winfrey overcame poverty and abuse to become one of the most influential voices in media. Nelson Mandela endured 27 years in prison and emerged not with hatred, but with hope, a hope that helped heal a nation. They didn't wait for perfect conditions. They didn't pray for easy lives. They chose to face difficulty with purpose, knowing that the fire would forge something greater within them. So I challenge you today, the next time life pushes you down, don't ask, why me? Ask instead, what is this trying to teach me? How can I grow from this? Resilience, the superpower within us all. At the heart of embracing challenges is something we all possess, though we may forget it from time to time, resilience. It is the quiet strength that gets us up in the morning after a sleepless night. It is the voice that says, try again even after failure. It is the heartbeat of every person who refused to quit. Resilience doesn't mean pretending everything is okay. It doesn't mean hiding your fear or pain. It means acknowledging the storm and still choosing to move forward, even if it's one small step at a time. We must teach our children, our peers, and ourselves that stumbling is part of the process. That pain is not punishment. That the detour might be the real path. When we embrace resilience, we unlock a power far greater than success. We find meaning, action, turning inspiration into transformation. Let me leave you with this. Motivation without action is just noise. Inspiration must lead to transformation. So, what will you do the next time you face a challenge? Will you retreat or rise? Will you crumble or create? Make a decision today that from this moment forward, you will see every challenge not as a roadblock, but as a runway, leading you to a higher version of yourself. Whether it's in your career, your relationships, your personal journey, choose to embrace difficulty. Lean into it, learn from it, and let it shape you into someone wiser, stronger, and more compassionate. Because at the end of the day, success isn't about avoiding failure. It's about walking through it and coming out transformed. Final words. Let us not pray for easier lives. Let us pray to be stronger people. Let us not seek to escape our challenges, but to understand their purpose. For within every hardship lies a hidden gift, an opportunity to grow, to lead, and to inspire others. Remember this always. You are not defined by what happens to you. You are defined by how you respond. So embrace the challenge, accept the struggle, because what you're really doing is embracing your greatness. Thank you.